Hello and welcome to our channel. In this video we'll be creating some Valentine's Day coasters. We will be using alcohol inks, and the names of all the ones we use will come up in the top left hand corner, but they will be down in the description box down below. So we'll be using pink, blush and rose for two of the coasters, and the other two will be using lake blue, purple and medium magenta, and we'll be using Vista white, polar white to hopefully do the petals. We'll be using crystal clear resin by T Expert, which is a 1:1 mix ratio, and we'll use most of it in the 4 coaster molds, and whatever is left we'll pour into this beaker to add the white to. So what I'm doing is pouring the resin into these coaster molds almost to the top of them. There you go, that's it. Then we'll pour some into the beaker for the white and put the rest of the resin aside. Right, what we'll do now is we'll mix up the white first. So we'll add about 4 drops, hopefully, to get the consistency we want. Probably more than 4, but there you go. Right. See what you're doing. I'm mixing it up now, realising I was mixing it, so we'll get it to like a thick consistency so we can almost see the stick underneath it. Right, so we'll start with these 2 molds with the pink ink. So what we'll do is we'll put 4 drops into both of these coasters, and then we go on to the next colour, which is blush, I think. So we'll do 4 drops of that, and then we go on to the last colour, which I can't remember what it is now. Magenta, that's it, magenta. So what we'll do is we'll give it a quick swirl to try and mix all the colours together, and then clean the stick afterwards to do the next one and give it a good swirl. Right, now we'll go on to the blue. So we'll add the lake blue, add 4 drops again, then the magenta, medium magenta, 4 drops again, and then last of all we'll add 4 drops of purple, which, doing it at the time, looked a bit dark. So what we'll do is we'll give these a twirl again to try and mix up the colours whilst wiping the stick again. So like before, we mix the colours together and then clean the stick. Right, now what we'll do, what I was going to do is probably put the white into the bag, but I decided to change my mind and decided to pour it out instead in a circular motion in the mold, and I will be doing it with all 4 of them. Just doing the last 2 now. Right, now what I will do now is I'll get a stick. With the stir stick, what I'll be doing is drawing the line from the outside of the mould to the middle, so I hopefully will be creating the petal effect on all the mold, on all the flowers. And then after I've done that, I will be doing the same again, but from the middle to the outside. And I will be doing this for all the molds, remembering to clean the stick or use a new stick for when you do the 2 pink ones, because you don't want to mix colour. And as you can see, accidents do happen when you're not concentrating. As we go to the pink ones, we're moving, like I said, from the outside in to the middle, having a quick swirl, and then moving from the inside middle to the outside on these 2. And there you are, all done. Well, we'll move these off to the side for a moment whilst I work on these two moulds. And with these, what I'll be doing is using Deco Art gold pen to highlight the details within the mould before we put the resin in. As you can see, I'm just applying the gold pen very carefully, so it only goes on the raised details on the mould and nowhere else. And this has been sped up. So there you go. So you can see the effect that it will give to the finished coaster. And I will do the same on the other one. So just going back over, making sure I've filled in any bits that I have missed. And there you go, that's both of them done now. Now what we will do is pour the resin in again, hoping not to create any bubbles. There's one done. Now we'll do the next one. And as you can see, I forgot to press the record button and started putting the inks in. And this will be the rose, blush and pink ones. And we'll give it a swirl. Next we will add the white resin, which will hopefully create the petals. As you can see, I'm swirling it round in a circle, and then I will get a mini popsicle stick, and as like the last ones, bring it in from the outside to the middle, give it a little swirl, and then from the middle to the out again, which hopefully will create the petals for us. So we did it on the pink one, and now we will do it on the blue one. And on the blue one we used the blue and medium magenta. As you can see, in goes the blue. Next will be the medium magenta. Then we will give it another little swirl to mix the colours, and then we will add the white again in a circular motion to create the petals. Again, we go in from the inside, outside to the middle, and then the inside to the outside. As you can see, I did not clean my stick, which I should have done. This is a day after, where we are demoulding them. Be gentle in taking the coasters out of the moulds, because they are still a bit soft and bendy is what we want. We take the moulds off slowly and nice and clear, and that's the back, and we'll turn it over now and see what it looks like on the front. It's okay, it's not what I wanted, as this is my first attempt in making these, so we can always learn and practice again, innit? So we'll go on to the next one now, pink one, and we'll, like before, take it off very slowly. And very clean again. So let's turn it over and see what this one looks like. This one looks a little bit better than the last one. Now on, we'll demold the other coasters now. Like before, we'll take these very slowly because they are still a bit soft. The back looks very nice. And oh dear, I think a little bit too much purple in that one. Oh dear, the back looks better than the front. So something to learn, don't put purple in. And I think it will be the same on this one as well. Back looks very nice, but the bit that is on show is very, very, very purple. Is not what I wanted, and very muddy. So let's have a look at the pink ones. The pink ones look very nice. Looks very orange with the light shining through, and that looks a lot better than the purple ones. So I am very pleased with my first attempt in doing these, but I think we have a lot to learn with trying to get the colours and the effect correct. So what I decided to do with the last two is to make these into two little trinket bowls. So what I'm doing here is pushing them into a bowl. So we'll go on to the next one and we'll do the same with that one, pushing it in firmly so it creates the bowl that we will want when it fully hardens. So this is the day after, where they are fully hardened, and as you can see, they have created these small, cute little trinket dishes, which you can either use to put your keys in, you can put jewellery in, you can put your loose change in them, or you can put...
Hi there, Laura here. Just wanted to say Wayne did that voiceover. He was very nervous. Hope you enjoyed the video and the presentation. This is our final shot, our little roundup of these beautiful coasters. Although they didn't quite go to plan, they weren't exactly the effect we wanted, we did still get a lovely end result with these beautiful little bowls. Thanks for tuning in, watching, liking, sharing and subscribing. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and we'll see you again on Friday at 5 p.m. Bye.